Let's talk about Imisi's interview with Ebuka. Like, I found that interview very interesting because she talked about her strategy in the house, a lot of things. You guys, while Imisi was in the house, we outsider, we the fans, we had a lot of mindset. The kind of things doing in the house, we actually felt it was a strategy. So in her interview, she actually said a lot about everything, as in she talked about, okay, when Ebuka asked her about her dressing, those kind of her makeup that always look like what I don't know, that makes her look weird, if that was a strategy for her. And she actually clarified this. She said she was never a makeup person. You guys, why Emisi was in the house, we were comparing her Snapchat pictures, the kind of pictures she had on Snapchat, to the Missy we were seeing in the house. And a lot of us actually felt she was a fake housemate. She was faking everything because it was not the same thing. So how can you be a posh girl outside, you look like a Gen Z, then in the house you are giving us that village girl kind of a perspective of you. So she actually said she was not a makeup person, that even that those makeup we were seeing on her Snapchat pictures, those her looking very very sweet, she said it was actually the boyfriend she was dating at that time that made her dressed and make up like that. That the boyfriend actually like her making up, dressing, looking good. So she was doing all those things just to satisfy the boyfriend, to satisfy what the boyfriend needs, wants. Yeah. And you guys, she also said that boyfriend, I think she was the one she talked about in the show, Akim. She said she broke up with that boyfriend in April. She actually has not totally healed from that relationship before she entered into the Big Brother Naija show. And another thing is, in respect to her dressing and everything, she actually said she wasn't really prepared for the show. Like, Big Brother, the production called her to come for Big Brother Naija, why she was even in location. You all know that she's an actress. She was shooting in a location when the invitation came that she should pack up and come for Big Brother Naija. So she really didn't have enough time to pack up. Like, even me, I was even surprised when she came out of the house, the kind of clothes she wears for the media round. I was surprised, like, okay, this thing we have been saying is true. You actually kept your good clothes somewhere. You just wanted to show us a poor perspective of you, so that people will actually vote you out of pity. But she actually clarified that I don't know where she got the clothes she was using for those media rounds. So I don't know where she got, if she had those clothes before, or maybe it was all those they just gave her the clothes or something. Me, I do not know, because I was even imagining, okay, if you had those clothes before, where didn't you wear them in the house? Even the kind of hair she was doing and everything. So she actually clarified that. Make we believe am now. So whether true, those that knows her before, we know. Then she actually talked about her situation with Faith. From beginning of the show, like, according to Imisi, or the way, like, what we all saw, Faith was actually one of the first people Imisi connected to. And why we outside the house actually felt Faith likes Imisi, maybe why Imisi was speaking on Faith, was because Faith didn't really show interest in Imisi. I was surprised what she said about that Faith issue. She said she actually liked Faith, not like she loved Faith or she wants to have any relationship with him. That the likeness she has for Faith was because of how Faith speaks. She likes Faith accents, his command of English and everything. And she even said she told Kaybobo that Kaybobo was a very jealous friend, that whenever he says he likes someone, if it is someone of the opposite sex, Kaybobo has a way of coming to kind of hating the person and talking down on the person. So you get that kind of a thing. So she said it was she actually didn't want to be in a relationship with Faith, that what he had for him was just normal, like that. Where she started hating Faith, because Ebuka actually asked her, so where did that hate came from? At a point they started, in fact they couldn't face each other. She said the hate came from, when Faith started talking down on her, and telling other housemates that she was trying to seduce him. That was actually what got her very very angry, and she drifted away. But in another thought, we will watch the show. I know that I watched Imisi in the diary room saying that Faith refused her this thing. Now she wanted Faith to have relationship with her, because Faith rejected, so she was going to frustrate Faith. So I was very very surprised when she was saying or narrating all those ones she was narrating in the media round. Say most time these people, they don't actually say the truth. they don't actually say the truth, because wetin I see, what we the viewer, except maybe the production, they just wanted to show we the viewer what they want us to see. But from what we saw, from what I saw, especially the one she said in the diary room, where she said it by herself that since Faith rejected her, she was going to frustrate Faith's life. But she said she likes Faith as a person, but right now she doesn't really want to be friends with Faith anymore. That Faith has a way of talking her down. Yeah, that Faith talking her down, I would not dispute that one. It was actually true. Yeah, Faith was talking her down, and it didn't really go well with me, especially when she had that pot fight with Faith. Faith said a lot of trashy thing about her, how his maid is better than her, a lot of things, how he likes breast but he misses breast irritates him, and a lot of things. That was actually sad to watch. It's not good to talk down on a lady like that. Then she talked about her thing with Kola. You know, she okay, she actually had a little gbasgbos with Dede, or should I say not really gbasgbos, but it was just like a cold war, something like that. So according to what she said when Dede and Joanna were fake evicted, when they came back, so though she and Kola, they were close from beginning, but she got more closer to Kola. They became more closer, yeah, more closer. You know, they spent a lot of time together, because the Dede who was like the person taking Kola's time was no longer there. But when Dede came back, you know, Kola drifted back to Dede, and it was as if he was sharing his time between the two women, Dede and Imisi. So at a point, Imisi complained to Kola that since Dede came, you no longer have time for me, you know, that kind of a thing. So you guys, you know, sister Kola and gossip night, you know, get what you tell Kola when you know they talk. So Kola actually carried that talk to Dede and told Dede Imisi is sad though, that she said I no longer have time for her since you came back. I no longer have time for her as before. Shockingly, now wetin that guy with the mouth dey, so that actually made she and Dede, their relationship that time in the house no really dey that e affected their relationship. But you know, this show don finish now, media round. Na she and Dede dey do am now. They've been going to for media rounds together. You guys, they are the top two now. I mean, sorry, winner and runner up. So their own media round, they will do it together. And being that the show was already over, every differences they had in the show, they will just leave them there, drop them there, while carrying it around. She also talked about her fight with Isabella in the salon. She clarified it, because you guys, one thing about this Big Brother Naija show, I noticed that they paint a kind of a narrative about this housemate, and they show you what they want you to see. Because seeing that fight, what we saw in that fight was not really what Imisi talked about. Yeah, what Imisi said was that when Isabella wants you to do something for her, there's how she goes about it. You know, she'll just be in a haste, like, do it for me. Even if you are eating, drop whatever you are eating, and you know, come and do this for me. You know, and she was now feeling as if she had that feeling that Isabella was not appreciative. Like, she has been doing a lot of things for her in that house. Then any little thing, maybe you want to tell me to do something for you, instead of you to beg, or you just want to do it as if maybe you owe me, like you own me, like you like it's a must for me to do it for you, you know, those kind of a thing. So she actually clarified that relationship with Isabella. I've not really had time to watch Isabella's video to hear what she's going to also talk about the fight. She also talked about Sultana being a fake housemate. Yeah, she says Sultana was a fake, sorry, not a fake housemate, Sultana was a fake friend. You remember when they did this you remember at the time they did this Big Brother, when the housemates, they were the Big Brother, she actually said something like that. She said Sultana, that she's the kind of a friend that unless she's benefiting something from you, that if she's not benefiting something from you, she badmouth her friend. That she's the kind of a friend that Imisi was the kind of a friend that she puts her friend first. But Sultana is not that kind of a person. So she said a lot of things about, you know, things we will not see for the house, guys. So that was it. I watched Dede's my next video. I'm going to talk about everything Dede talked about, you know, dissect what Dede talk about. You are going to hear it in my next video. So guys, what are your thoughts about this Imisi Imisi media with interview with Ebuka. Do you agree with some of the things he said? Do you think there might be some kind of lie in it? Because that dressing part, it kept me wondering, like, even during media round, Imisi they wear fine fine clothes. So if you say you don't have clothes, like you're not really a dressing person, then those clothes that you were wearing in the media round, now being a person dash you, where did they come from? Why didn't we see you wear those clothes in the house? Like it's somehow, I don't know, maybe they have designers that normally give them clothes for media round. I don't know, but whatever it is, sha. But to me, I felt there some of the interview truth no really dey there. We not say missing our stand, we like am, but when we talk the truth now, some of the things didn't really, I see it like just trying to cover up. Yeah, guys, so what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comment section.